Doxy says, I started reading Snow Crash today. How do you like it? What's the guy's name? Neil Stephenson? Something like that?
Stephenson? Yeah, something like that.
I forgot his name exactly, but yeah. Yeah, I actually don't like that author that much. Like, not in terms of personality. I don't know his personality, but like, he wrote a book that has something to do with universities or something like that. I think it had the letter U in it, like U of something, like university of something. And I like that one, but most of the other stuff I read from him, I didn't really like.
Big U, it's called.
The Big U. Okay, thank you. Yes.
I'm trying to read 7 E's, and it's so long.
I received that book as a gift. And I read like the first, or not even the full first chapter, but I was like, oh god, you know, I was already at the point where I'm tired of him by that point. And that's saying something, because Steph is a crazy prolific reader. You should see her Goodreads annual summary thing. Like, holy shit.
She reads a lot. Weird.
And then she's saying Neil Stephenson is too long, and then there's no way anyone else is reading that. But maybe we're offending Doxy, because maybe Doxy likes Neil Stephenson.
I think he's a good writer. I think I wasn't propelled through, I don't know, because I read a big chunk in one sitting, and then I just put it down and just haven't picked it back up. Anyway, what do you think of Snow Crash? Is it good?
Doxy says, was just told this is one of the early defining cyberpunk books. I've also heard that. But those types of claims in general, I'm like, yeah, maybe. I wouldn't put too much stock into it. Because people will say that about whatever their favorite thing is. Dune, for example, I think it's been said. Or 2001 A Space Odyssey, it's been said. But I'm like, is that really true though? I like 2001 Space Odyssey, it was enjoyable. But when I look around at sci-fi that's made today, I don't see the influence.
I think it's really hard to see that sort of thing retroactively. A lot of what film studies and English courses are trying to do is help you make those connections. I'm currently trying to watch classic movies that I missed. Movies that are on lists of the best movies or whatever. And it's a really interesting process. There are lots of movies that got 100% or 99, 97% critical response at the time and are considered classics. And I'm watching them now being like, are you kidding me? It really lands oddly a long time later. And then there's other times where the movie was way stranger than I thought it would be. There's also times where I'm like, oh, I like this or don't like this, but I can see how much it changed things. Or there are times when I have to read about it after the fact and be like, oh, I had no idea. I just saw the 39 Steps, and writers who write about that movie, which I don't think most people of our generation have seen.
I haven't seen.
Say that before that, or wasn't like the idea of a zany madcap adventure movie, and then after that movie there was. That's fascinating. It's an interesting process.
Doxy says both of those are mid, like Dune in 2001. There's a lot of Dune fans. I don't know if there's that many 2001 fans. Maybe they all died off by old age right now.
No, I think there are a lot.
Okay.
I think it was really quite dramatic for people when it came out, right?
Yeah.
In ways that we probably can't understand.
Well, that's the thing. I think when it came out, people watched it and they liked it a lot, and so they'll say it's a classic. But like 20 years later, 4 years later, you look around and say, well, I don't really see the influence. I don't think it was a classic, therefore. I think sci-fi would not have changed much if 2001 had never come out. Well, I could be wrong. I don't know. And so that's why I feel like a lot of people, when they say something's a classic, what they really mean is that they liked it.
Right.
But just because they like it doesn't mean, you know, that y'all like it. Or even that it's good necessarily. I guess one way of saying it is when people say it's a classic, that means they liked it, but also it's not clear that it would stand up to today. Because if it would stand up today, they would just say that it's good, right? And you should watch it.
Right.
But if they say it's classic, then they're preemptively defending it against criticism.
That's an interesting point.